May we avoid being so distracted with our own problems and duties this year that we forget the wider web of life of which we are a part. As I sat down a few days ago to contemplate the words I could say to sum up and bring all of these festivals of lights that we have lifted up into our space this day into some sort of cohesive message, I was confronted by the words of Wayne Arneson from the meditation that I had left open, staring back at me as I opened my computer. Specifically, that one line I read had positioned itself directly in the middle of the screen, right in my eye level, fighting for my attention. Clearly, God or the divine or fate or karma or whatever other names they may or may not be known wanted me to truly not forget those words. Last week, I spoke of how every shiny ornament, every strand of lights, every piece of tinsel, every candle lit either by actual flame or LED was an invitation and a rebellious act. It was a declaration that we are making the conscious choice to bring light into and illuminate the places that we inhabit in order to dispel the literal and figurative darkness that wants to be present at this time of year. We have heard through the sharing of each of these holidays how light forms an intrinsic and important part of their celebrations, and how light has the potential to symbolize so many different things for so many different contexts. And yet, what I also hear in both Arneson's words and in the stories of each of the festivals of light is the importance of community, that wider web of life of which we are all a part, that is such a central part of each of the festivities. Everything in each of these festivals of light is seeking out community and fostering a sense of community. Each of the festivities like Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, where candles on the Hanukkah or the Kinara are lit, it is much about the gathering together with friends, family, and family of choice to light the candles and say the candle lighting words together, as it is about kindling the actual flame. For Hanukkah, one of the key features of lighting the candles is getting the family together to read the prayers, which speak of the collective thanks for how God has brought them through difficult times. Praised are you, source of life, who makes us holy through your commandments and commands us to light the Hanukkah candles. Praised are you, God, source of life, who performed miracles for our ancestors in their day at this season. Lighting the Hanukkah or menorah is about recognizing how the Jewish people have been brought through the darkness and difficult times to now, and telling the story of the Hanukkah miracle to their children to pass the meaning along. Kwanzaa is even more deliberate in its communal gathering. Participants are invited to turn off the TV and silence any other distractions while the candles of the Kinara are lit. Before they are lit, a unity cup is passed around for all who are present to drink from it, and each person who drinks from it proudly calls out Harambe, which means let's pull together in Swahili. After the unity cup has been passed and the candles are lit, there are 7 collective values that each of the 7 candles of the Kinara represent, and participants are invited to engage in a discussion about these principles as the candles burn down. These values are unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. With each of these celebrations, there is a recognition of the sense of community and shared values that permeates the entire celebrations, which also recognizes that these observances are much bigger than us and have more meaning than simply what is seen. For holidays like St. Lucia Day and Las Posadas, it is about kindling the hospitality toward others as much as it is kindling light. From the oldest female child carrying coffee and spiced buns to family members to commemorate the same way that St. Lucy brought food and aid to persecuted Christians hiding in the Roman catacombs. or by placing oneself as the innkeepers who denied Mary and Joseph, only to admit them later to stay in the stables, there is a reminder that as festive as these celebrations are, there is also a theme of service to others, the concept of service as our prayer that is present. And it's not just anyone. It is an invitation to specifically remember those who are marginalized. The pregnant immigrant who is desperately seeking shelter, the ones who are forced to hide in dark tunnels, seeking religious freedom and escape from persecution at the hands of the establishment. It is being able to say that no one should ever feel like they have to hide in darkness or be on the margins, and that we are called to bring them into the light and into our festivities where they can be both seen and included as part of our communities. For holidays like Diwali and Bodhi Day, it is about creating a sense of hope that is to come. Not only a hope for ourselves, but for the collective communities of which we are a part. Diwali lights oil lamps and fireworks and gives gifts to others in the hope that goodness and prosperity may be present in our world. The celebrations for Bodhi Day are more inward facing, but they all speak to liberation from pain and suffering as much for the world as it is for the individual. There is also an emphasis in many Buddhist traditions of performing acts of service for others, yet another reminder that there is a community that we are part of that we are called to remember as much as ourselves. Wayne Arneson's words from the meditation earlier today also spoke of the hope that the joys of the season be ours, not simply an individualized wish for one person. As we remember and hear about the stories that are present in all of the different festivals of light that we have heard about today, and of all the different ways that they are celebrated, may it give us perspective as we go into the holidays, and may it help us to be mindful of others around us and embolden us to reach out to those that we can include in our holiday observances, whatever wonderful forms that they may take. May it ever continue to be so. Blessed be. Amen. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Happy holidays. Thank you all so much.